I ran away from Tokyo for the day and ended up exploring Kyoto. Come with me on this little day trip adventure. It was around 5 a.m. when we left Tokyo, barely awake, dragging our half-asleep selves towards the Shinkansen station. It was my first time ever bullet train ride, so even though I was exhausted, I was buzzing with excitement. Before boarding, we stopped to grab some quick breakfast, onigiri, egg sandwiches, buns, and of course iced lattes. Because I'd only slept 3 hours the night before, I needed caffeine to survive. Once we boarded, the train was so clean and quiet, and I really enjoyed the peaceful countryside views as well. We finally arrived in Kyoto, hopped on a bus to Kiyomizu Temple, and even though there were so many tourists, the vibe was still way calmer than Tokyo, like slower, softer, and so pretty everywhere you look. We wandered around the temple grounds, took a million of pictures, stayed there for a bit because I just really liked the vibe overall, and everyone was dressed in these kimono which looked so pretty. Then we went to this little spot for ramen and rice that tasted so good. Thank God we got there in time because as soon as we finished eating, there was a line outside. So I'm glad that we got there a little early when there was no line. Then we grabbed a matcha lemonade, and oh my god, the matcha in Kyoto is on another level. So smooth, not too sweet, literally perfect. We kept walking with no real plan and somehow stumbled upon the cutest Ghibli store, and my sister and I practically squealed because everything inside was so adorable. After exploring more of the town, we stopped for a matcha ice cream, and I'm not exaggerating, this was the best matcha ice cream I've ever had in my life. It wasn't even sweet, just pure matcha goodness. We went to a couple of museums and more temples and just wandered around, and at one point my sister and I randomly got into a fight over something so stupid I literally can't even remember, so I walked around alone for a bit until we eventually made up and laughed about it. As the day started to wind down, we took the bus back to station, bought our tickets to Tokyo, and then did a big 7-Eleven snack haul for the ride home, and that's how my little Kyoto day trip ended. Tired, full, and so happy.